told 80% of the truth and 20% lies, but it was fun. And the stories keep getting better and bigger. And the one thing we do regret that the best college basketball coach at that time is not here with us, and our leader, Judd Heathcote, and but I know he's shining down from heaven looking at us. And proud of, I think, of the men we have become. And but it's just so awesome to get together one more time and to see everybody. And thank you to the Spartan fans, because everywhere we've been, whether it's the hotel or last night at the bowling event, they have showered us with love and praise, and I'm sure today at the game. And good luck to our Spartans. I know we lost a couple in a row, but hopefully today we can get back on a winning track. And so I open up for questions.
Earvin, with all the success you've had in your life, basketball, businesses, and everything else, you can't go anywhere in the world and people don't know you. But when you come back with your teammates, you're Earvin.
Mm-hmm.
You're not Magic. You're back home. For a person, none of us will know what it means to live in your life. But what does that mean to have those moments when you're back being Earvin again?
Well, it's the greatest, because look, from elementary school from Main Street School to DeWright Ridge Junior High to Everett High School. I mean, I was with Dale last night, and Dale's one of my best friends, and we talk all the time, from me from LA and him here in Lansing. But and the chance to see my parents and my brothers and sisters. Nobody calls me Magic. They all call me, the guys call me E. So it was nice to be E again. And everybody who knew me as Earvin, and then of course Fred giving me the nickname Magic, Fred Stabley Jr. So it's just, I will always be Earvin here, big fella, Big E, as they used to call me at Everett. And then, and today just being E is just fantastic. And we were telling Judge stories, and we've been laughing for about 3 hours this morning at breakfast. It's been so much fun. And, but I'm proud of all the guys, because now they're married and they have families, and I'm meeting sons, and it's been so much fun. And then we went up and met the parents of the players who play here now, so that's been awesome as well. So again, we want to thank Tom, because this would not happen without his leadership. Tom has been amazing for our program, and he's the one that said, hey, we want to do this. And when he called, I said, I'm in, and everybody is back, and so it's wonderful. Good to see Jay. I grew up with Jay. Jay and I have been playing against each other since, what, 3rd grade? And so I think if it hadn't been for Jay, I wouldn't be as good as I am. And I think if it hadn't been for me, he wouldn't have been as good as he is, because we pushed each other to be good, to be great. And so I owe a lot to Jay Benson. And so it's good to come back and see him as well.
Earvin, what have you said or will you say to the Lakers after the trade deadline talk stirred things up?
Well, it's not a lot really to say, other than it's just a part of business. It's a part of being a professional athlete, And so I'm gonna hug them, tell them that we got to come together, and our goal is still in reach, which is to make the playoffs. But I love our team. I love the guys. It's a tough part of our business when you are mentioned, whether you mention in trade talks or you get traded. And so it's a tough part of professional sports. But they came together and played great against Boston. And so my job is to make sure that we stay together as a team, that we stay focused on the goal, which is to make the playoffs. And so that's what it's all about.
Gregory just talked about how that championship gave them all an identity.
Mm-hmm.
Certainly you would have gone on to great things anyway. how different would your life be had you not gone on that run and won that championship, if at all?
Well, I think that, you know, going on that run allowed Michigan State basketball to be where it is today. Going on that run allowed this little kid from Lansing, Michigan, who had dreamed of being on that stage one day in the green and white, to accomplish his goals and dreams. I didn't care about nothing but winning. You know, I've always cared about winning, and the magic, the this, the that, it didn't really matter. I just wanted to win, and to say that I was able to accomplish that here at home, at the university that I loved before I even decided to come here. I was already a Spartan as a little boy. And then my guy that I loved just passed away, who really helped me fall in love with Michigan State. And if it hadn't been for Gus, I don't know if I would be here. You know, Gus, when I was coming up through those basketball camps here at Michigan State, embraced me. We fell in love with each other. And even when I was only 11 or 12, coming to a Michigan State game with Mr. and Mrs. Dart, he treated me like I was already at Michigan State, you know. And he would stop his interviews, come on over here, Irvin, say hello to me, and he just had a way about him. And so it hurt, you know, when I heard him passing away. But again, I owe a lot to Gus. And then I would say that Judd really, Judd helped me understand how to be a perfectionist and to really work on my craft and be great at something, you know. So my life changed, just like Larry Bird's life changed in that game. It's still the highest rated game in NCAA history. I mean, it's amazing to be 40 years that game, and it's still #1. I think the world fell in love with Magic on our run, just like they did Michigan State. The way we played, we were, before Showtime with the Lakers, we were Showtime, you know. And man, the way we played the game was just awesome, because we had everything. It's hard to find a team that had everything. We had everything. We had shooters with Burke and Terry. We had an athlete that was, I think, at the top of his game at that time in Greg Kelser. Special K was special. And then they just had this little dude named Urban. I don't know what he did, but he was just on the team trying to orchestrate everything. But Ron, Bobo Childs, blocking shots, Jay. The world didn't really get the chance to see Jay because he was hurt, but Jay Vincent could score on anybody. I mean, if Jay was playing, we probably wouldn't have been. The games were already not close. Just think what it would have been with Jay healthy. So, no, I'm just happy about that run, and it was excellent. All right, little man, you got a question for me?
Yeah, I do.
And you look good too, man.
All right, I'm going to take you back to 1979, and there's a two-part question. First, before the season, what kind of music and movies were you watching? And then you had that game in the middle of the season against Northwestern where you lost by more than 2 points, which you hadn't done for the rest of the season or before that point. And right now, this 2019 team is in a little bit of a losing streak too. And so, also, what does it feel like to be a champion? How does that affect one?
Wow, he's already a report. Sign him up already, man. First, Northwestern actually turned our season around for us, and Judd had a players-only meeting, and he really lit into us, and then also too, he sort of stepped back too, and I think that we needed to get better as the players. And everything that he said in the meeting was right. And we came out, and I think we won either 9 in a row or 10 in a row right after that. The biggest game of the season was Ohio State when we were 4-4. They were 8-0. I got hurt, but Bert and Terry Donnelly and Greg and them all got that win, and that just got us going. Northwestern, though, we needed to have a game like that to get us back committed, get us back to playing Michigan State basketball. You talk about winning, that's all I've been about. You know, I played Jay for every championship in Lansing history. I played Jay in the 3rd grade championship, the 4th grade championship, the 5th grade championship, the 6th grade championship, the 7th grade championship, the 8th grade championship, and the 9th grade championship. And then I played him for every camp that we went to, the one-on-one championship. I mean, Paul Cook's basketball camp, Michigan State's camps. I mean, Jay and I have been linked forever. So, but it's just been about winning for me. And that's it. I just want to win. And Michigan State will turn it around. You know, it's tough. Our league is tough. This is a tough league. Everybody thought that because we got off to this great start and Michigan got off to a hot start, that we would just, both of us would run away with it. But people